Grand rising, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you on this wonderful day? Hello, hello, hello. Get all my cameras and actions and good stuff happening here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Aloha, welcome. Hello, everybody. How are you on this beautiful, beautiful September the 28th? Oh, my goodness. Where did this year go? It's just flying on by, flying on by. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. If you're new, my name is Jamaica. This is the place, space, and time where we come together Monday through Friday, setting our intention to nourish ourselves. We nourish our minds, we nourish our bodies, we nourish our spirits. We set the intention of doing a little bit of inspirational reading. We do a little guided meditation together, and then we use some oracle cards and do a little oracle card pull for the group just to see what the collective message is for us today. Here on the Morning Brew, we like to focus on the art of self-care. The art of self-care. So that's why we motivate. We motivate our minds. We stimulate our minds. We do some reading. We do some meditation and collectively come together. So welcome, 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 everybody. We have been practicing for the past 2 days here on the Morning Brew the Ho'oponopono. Why have we been practicing Ho'oponopono? Because it is a powerful, powerful tool, the power of releasing, of forgiveness. And we were riding that wave, that energetic of the Rosh Hashanah energy, which is a beautiful Jewish holiday. And I'm not claiming to know too much. I've done research and I'm honoring it, and I'm not Jewish. But what we discover, right, what we practice on here is learning about energy, learning our own energies, learning the energies around us. And we understand that forgiveness, the energetic of forgiveness, is a very powerful, powerful tool. Ho'oponopono, what we've been practicing the past few days, is the ancient Hawaiian prayer of please forgive me, I love you, I thank you. I love you. I thank you. Oh gosh, please forgive me. I love you. I thank you. Why am I having a brain? Help me out here. Where are you at, Brenda? Help me out. Good morning. Wow, I'm having a complete I'm sorry. There's the word. That's the one. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. I thank you. And we've been practicing that, knowing that what that does for us is it releases us from that energy. It lets go and allows us to be free and no longer carry that weight or that energy of that situation around with us anymore. It's very freeing. And so, because that has been a focus globally through a large group of people who believe in that and do follow that tradition, there's been a beautiful energy wave of healing, of forgiveness, of kindness, of love that has been happening. And we've been practicing that. That ended this morning when the sun rose, right? That forgiveness part, and part of that tradition, the belief is like we're moving into a new year. It's a new time. And what's interesting is here we are in the new moon energy. This is all about manifestation time. And so we've moved out of that, doing that forgiveness. We've cleared, we've cleansed our energy fields for the moment. We always get to come back. This is a recycling thing always, right? And now we get to shift into a new energy, a new focus. And the focus now is manifestation. Now it's all about, what is it that you are wanting to manifest in your life? What is it that you are wanting to create in your life? And we need to put that focus onto that. And when we're looking at creating and manifesting, the number one tool we need to look at is tithing. Always tithing. If you are needing or wanting to create something in your life, we have to stop, pause, and look at what it is we want to create. Put our energy towards that, and then look at, where are we tithing our energy? Where are we spiritually? Where are we being fed? How are we being nourished by this? Where are we putting it? So for instance, if we want more time, we need more time. We all only get 24 hours a day, right? We're never going to be able to produce more hours in the day, but we can look at, where are we putting our energy towards our time? Where is our time going right now? Where is the energetic of our time? And when we start to mentally and consciously pay attention to that, then we can look at, again, that's about the tithing, the giving and receiving. Everything in this universe is about giving and receiving, give and take, give and take. So when we look at what are we putting out, and is it into a place where we're spiritually being fed, or is it not? Is where we're putting our time nourishing us, or is it not nourishing us? Because no matter what, where we're planting, we're going to get back on the back end. What goes in forward, coming in this way, right? No matter what. So that's how tithing, when we look at where are we tithing, where is our energy going? Grand rising, my beautiful sister Kelly. Is TikTok having, like, TikTok just is having some interesting stuff. It's like, I just had a huge spike and then all of a sudden everything went away and then up and down. I don't know. But anyway, thank you for being here, sister. Welcome, welcome. So this morning, we're going to shift our focus to tithing. And it's just like what I said, in my past, I was always believed an old belief system for me, because my past experience in growing up was that tithing was always only about, first off, money. And it was just something that you had to do to to the church, just because, like, that's just the way it was. Like, you were buying your way to heaven, if you will, that's, God required that. And it never made sense to me like that. It never resonated in my heart, that, like, that just doesn't feel right. And plus, like, well, God knows that I need this money, so why would God need my money when God knows that I needed the money, right? Like, it wouldn't make sense. If it was all God's, why would God need to take it from me? And the whole way they put it together did not make any sense. And for me, part of my spiritual awakening and learning about these spiritual laws was learning about tithing. And the truth of it is that it is always about giving and receiving. And no matter what, we are tithing in our lives, whether we're conscious of it or not, because the tithing is, where are we putting our energy into? Period. It just is, right? It just is. And so if we want more of something, if we want to manifest more of something in our life, we have to look at, where are we tithing that energy, whatever it is in our life, and is where we're tithing to spiritually feeding us? And if it's not, it's time to start to take a look at the places that are, and start to shift that energy into that and watch what happens. It's beautiful. So this morning, grand rising, my beautiful Karen in the house. And it's the retrograde. All right, TikTok's having issues. Yeah, it's just the way it is. So hello, Reverend Steve. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So this morning, I love it because, my deal, guys, I do my little jam with spirit, and we have our little conversations, and then I come on and share with you guys. And this morning, that's what spirit was like. It's time to manifest. It's time to focus. It's time to look at this tithing. It's time to look at where things are going, And so I was like, okay, we need something inspirational, spirit. So I was guided to this beautiful little magazine I love to share. So we're going to go into our inspirational reading today. And this is Science of Mind magazine. You can get your own copy, scienceofmind.com. Highly recommend it. It's a powerful, powerful tool. It's filled with little daily readings and little articles and all kinds of fun little stuff. We share the daily stuff a lot on here. But today we're going to go back. We're going retro. Speaking of retrogrades, right? We're going to go do a little retrograde today. And we're going back to July of this year. And this is what I love about this, right? Again, this is how powerful we see the universe is always conspiring in our favor if we're open to receive. So I was like, all right, spirit, help me. I need, help me give something for them to chew on, to get their minds around today. And I open right up to this beautiful little article. So before we get into our meditation, let's sit back, listen, get your mind stimulated, wrap your brain around this giving and receiving we're talking about. So this is a beautiful article by Reverend Dr. Petra Wells, who is the co-spiritual leader at CSL Dallas, a Center for Spiritual Living. Giving. Easy as breathing. Breathe. Right now, I want you to stop. Really stop. Everyone stop and breathe. Deliberately noticing that breath in. Deep breath in. And then slowly exhaling and fully allowing that release. What do you observe? Right here, right now, there is enough air for you and everyone around you. This air and the oxygen in it are freely given by life and the plants breathing around you. No matter how big or small your breath is, exactly that much air and oxygen are available and inhaled. The air has no option of how much you take. And there is still enough air for everyone around you and on the planet. A prime example of limitless abundance. But notice that you can't just keep breathing in more and more air. You can only take in more once you've exhaled. The exhale is just as important. Actually, the deeper the exhale, the deeper you can inhale and bring in more air, more oxygen to nourish your body and your mind. If you exhale only a small amount, you can inhale only a small amount of fresh and life-giving oxygen. Every time we breathe, we engage in an activity, the law of circulation. We engage in and activate the law of circulation. This is a great metaphor to cultivate awareness of all the other ways you are actually using the law of circulation or not. I love that. Notice how you freely and fully give, release, and move outward so more good comes in to be attracted and embraced in your life. You deliberately use the law of circulation for greater good for yourself and for those things, causes you care about, by being a benefactor, a philanthropist, a tither, or a generous giver. So the question is, are you giving time, treasure, and talents to the place, space, and time where you are being spiritually fed? And my second question to you is, if you are not being spiritually fed, why not? And where can you find a place to make that happen? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you find some nourishment here just through that stimulation. That's our purpose here. You coming and showing up here at 9 a.m. wherever you are. It's 9 a.m. on the Pacific Coast where we are at, spending an hour of your time to yourself, to the group, to the collective here, to the healing, to the energetic of that. Is spiritually nourishing. Hopefully that's why you're here. And if you're getting that nourishment, right, you keep coming back, because I am grateful you're here, because you're helping all of us. We're all helped together, coming together. We're nourishing each other. That's the point of this, right? The tithing. So again, it's never let's go within and look at ourselves. And what is it? What do we want to manifest more of in our lives? What is it that we would like to see more manifestation of? And where can we be a steward of tithing of us, the gift that we are? Because we're all beautiful manifestations of Spirit's desire for us to be here and do good, right? To be the good works, to be the passion, to be the peace, to be the love, to be the harmony, to be the change that we desire. Let's be those things. Good morning. Okay, let's see. Sister, you were actually using your masculine energy is coming through your voice. Oh, did you hear my well, that's possible. That's very possible. I'm balancing that masculine and femuline. I like that. The femuline is happening within me. And I believe that's part of the global shift here too. I think we're all coming into that balance. Right? So let's use that beautiful food for thought and continue it with that breath. Let's just use that beautiful breath. We're going to move into our beautiful practice of meditation here, of taking just a few moments to exactly, Kelly, tithing doesn't have to be money. But if money's something you want more of, it's important to look at where again, no matter what it is, everything, money is just an energy. Whatever it is in our life that we feel like we would like to create more, manifest more of, or maybe we don't have it yet. Maybe we want to manifest a period. Maybe it's not even a more of, it's something we want to bring in. When we look at where we're putting that energy in our lives, no matter what, energy goes where our thoughts flow. We are always manifesting. The universe is the absolute perfect picture of perfection. 100%, because it is always perfectly manifesting exactly what we place there. No matter what. No matter what. It's going to reproduce more of it for us. So that's why it's important to learn the law of circulation. So following that in, let's practice that breath. Let's do a little meditation. Let's start with our dry bathing. We do right hand, left shoulder. We come down, do a little swoop. Left hand, right shoulder, little swoop. Do the same thing across the body. This is just a beautiful way to clear our own energy field. It's something I recommend to everybody, especially when you go out into the beautiful world and everybody's out there sharing their energy. We get static cling. Things get staticky and clingy, and especially when you're a light and you're bright and you're high vibe, like things want to hang out and come along with you, if you will. And so we just need to let go of things that don't belong, that energetic, that it can go back into the universe and be transmuted, not through us, but out and about, right? My 17-year-old fur baby crossed a rainbow bridge yesterday. Oh, Kelly. Oh, honey, I'm holding you in love. We're sending you so much love. That's anytime we lose our precious, precious, precious fur babies and our just any kind of transition, it's that double-edged energy, because we know that energy never, the beautiful thing about the universe is we can look at the universe and see that energy never dies. It's just always transmuting and transforming, right? But we can honor, and also we honor the morning and the knowing that just that period, that time of that energy, and that it won't, it's not quite the same. And so sending you so much love, sweetheart. And just allow, that's the beautiful thing about meditation as we move into this meditation piece and practicing that breath and using those words we just read about really the abundance of oxygen, the abundance of breath, and following that even a little bit deeper. Let's practice that. Let's just practice breathing in. Let me turn this off. Sorry. There we go. Breathing in the peace. Taking a deep breath in and just breathing in that oxygen and breathing in peace deep into our bodies. And exhale. And again, just allow yourself to feel that shift as you just breathe in peace and exhale peace. How does your body feel? Can you feel that peace within each cell as you exhale and you relax? And as you breathe in deep, knowing that that beautiful life force energy is there, and as much as you can fill your lungs, you can just fill it up as much as you want. There's plenty. There's no lack, clearly. And fully take advantage of that releasing, really feeling the release as you fully exhale, letting out every single last breath, all the way out. Every breath that you possibly can squeeze out, allowing to breathe in deep more peace. Breathe in deep that peace. And again, just exhaling that peace as much as exhaling fully, letting it go. And just focusing on the unlimited abundance of peace you have available to you through this breath, through the power of your mind, breathing in that peace, and just exhaling the peace. And we can shift that beautiful thought, our consciousness, to just breathing in love. Breathing in love. And as we exhale, we know we're exhaling love out into the universe. We are tithing love into the universe. And it's multiplying. And as we're breathing it in, unlimited love deep into our body, each cell dancing in that love. Unlimited amount. There's more than we can even fill our lungs with, as deep as we can. And as we fully exhale and exhale, knowing we are tithing love, dancing in this beautiful rhythm of giving and receiving with the universe, consciously, through our breath. Gratitude. Let's practice breathing gratitude for a moment. Let's see how much gratitude. Is there enough gratitude to breathe in? Can we feel our chest? Will it overflow? As we exhale, and we exhale gratitude into the universe, knowing everything planted is multiplying and returning back to us tenfold, breathing in even more gratitude, more and more. Unlimited amount, exhaling that gratitude. No matter what it is, it's right there for us. Love, peace, gratitude. How about joy? Breathe in joy. Take a few moments and breathe in joy. Do you feel a shift? Do you feel your cells dance with joy? Smile maybe come across your face, just the thought of joy. A little bit lighter as we're exhaling joy, tithing joy out into the universe, knowing it's producing, manifesting more joy. As we breathe in joy deep, can we take in? Is there more than we can even take? Is there enough to share? Absolutely. There's plenty for all of us. Each of our cells permeating as we exhale joy out into the universe. What a beautiful, beautiful opportunity and gift to consciously come in and connect with the power of our breath and fully receive a new understanding of circulation, of our powerful ability to tithe into this universe consciously each moment, just through the power of our mind, of that breath that is the perfect demonstration of prosperity, of abundance, of unlimitedness right here and right now in our world. Like that, instantly bringing us into understanding. There are no limits. What we plant, we manifest. And we are powerful, powerful lights in this world. So take a few moments, pick your emotion. Is it joy? Is it happiness? Is it love? Is it peace? Kindness? What is it? Breathe that in. Tithe that right now. Consciously tithe into this universe what it is. Allow the universe to be that conduit through you, through your mind, your breath. Planting those seeds. Knowing the universe reacts like that. Play in this moment. I invite you just to take a moment and bring your consciousness to your body. And how does your body feel now? How does your body, every cell in your body, your physical body, how does your emotional body feel now? How does your spiritual body feel? Your mental body, how do you feel as a whole through practicing this awareness, this mindfulness? And just using that breath in mind, let's just bring the gratitude for our ability to consciously be a powerful circulation, manifestation, creator, being on this place, space, and time. Our clarity on giving and receiving, on tithing and harvesting. Just offer that gratitude in this space and place. And when you're ready, start to wiggle your toes and your fingers and opening the eyes and slowly just returning back to now. Bringing forward with us that awareness of our ability to tap into that truth of unlimitedness that's available everywhere in this universe at all times. And our ability to tithe into the places, spaces, and things that we do want to create in our lives through our mindfulness and our energy. And welcome fully back. Namaste. 936. My numbers. 936. My beautiful Brenda, I feel free, loved, and beautiful. Oh, I love that. I'm so happy to hear that. Namaste, Kelly. Thank you. It allowed you to stay. I'm so glad. So you were getting some wonky energy over there on that end. TikToks definitely didn't bounce back, I don't think, or I don't know if I'm getting, I don't know what's happening over there, but it's all divine. I know that. Such a high vibe. So this morning we're going to move into our Oracle card pull because we know that's just another beautiful tool that Spirit uses, just like the readings, our meditations, our silence, that GPS, our heart center, our God positioning center, guidance positioning center here. People, places, things, animals, right? There's so many, there's not a spot where Spirit's not. And in knowing that and seeing Spirit and everything, we can always get messages and understanding and revealings through all these beautiful tools. And so that's what Oracle cards are. They're just another tool for us to use to get the message from Spirit. And some of us will hear, feel, know, and it hits us even on deeper levels through different ways of learning as well. So today we're going to do 3 cards. We're going to ask, what is it we need to know about tithing, general? What is it that we need to embrace? And what is it we need to let go? And this is a collective read for all of us. I have to share with you, sister, yesterday Vanna went to a gem show at the fair. She was naming the stones to the vendor, and he was absolutely in awe of her. That girl, is a powerhouse. Miss Vanna is such a powerhouse. I can't wait to actually give her a hug and just see her and get to be in the presence of that little beautiful energy, because she is something else. Talk about a powerhouse. And yeah, here for the change, here to be the change. Thank you for sharing that. Miss Karen says, I can attest to the beauty of tithing. Kindness was returned to me yesterday by 3 or more angels helping me with a blown out tire, and I felt profound gratitude for the blessings. It really does work. Yes, thank you for sharing that. Thank you. And I do know, I can attest, that Miss Karen is an absolute angel herself, who is always lovingly tithing her time and her energy and her kindness and her support. And so I am not surprised that she had not one angel, but several angels show up. And I love that she recognizes it and then brings even deeper gratitude. So do we see where we can't outgive universe, right? It's like, oh, now I'm even more grateful. So now I'm gonna offer more gratitude. And then there's more opportunity to offer even more gratitude. And it's a never-ending beautiful cycle. Love it. So what is it about tithing, unicorns, that will just give us, we need to know in general? What is it in general as a group about tithing? We're going to talk about 3 cards that are being stubborn. Okay. We're going to get 4 cards. I thought it was going to be 3. It's going to be 4. And I'm not surprised, because it's the way Spirit works, right? It's just the way this works. And one of the cards was one of the ones that came out yesterday too, that had to do with forgiveness. So this is very interesting. So we're talking about what is it that we need to know about tithing as a general, and we're focused on self-care here, right? As a group. And wow. First coming in is awareness. And when we're talking tithing, we're talking time, talent, and treasures across the board, right? And what did we just get done doing in that meditation? Using thought, conscious thought, and breath to tithe and circulation, to get into that circulation. Literally, this is saying, be conscious, bring consciousness of your thoughts. Be aware of where your thoughts are going. Everything we just practiced. Look for the signs and for guidance. Live in the moment. Make sure you are aware. Bring awareness to where you are giving right now. Where are you giving? Are you giving? Are you consciously giving? Well, you are giving, whether we're aware of it or not. Where are you giving? What do you want to receive? Why is this important? Because we are in the expansion. Right now, this is how we expand. This is how we grow. Just like that breath just talked about, right? If we want to take in more fresh air and fresh breath and new expanded energy, we have to release the old energy to refill the new. Fully release to bring in the new. The only way to expand is to tithe. Literally, it is the only way to expand. Spread your wings and soar. Share your message, share your light, share your time, share your talents, share your treasures. Show the world through your example. So, what do we need to embrace? What will help us to understand tithing better? And again, focusing on self-care, right? Coming within. And the card coming in is gentleness, kindness. We need to embrace doing this gently and kind for ourselves, because for many of us, this entire tithing, self-care, loving ourselves, universal laws is a brand new experience. And so it's important that we embrace being gentle, kind, loving, aware, and as awareness comes, not judging ourselves, but being gentle and kind. If we realize that, oh, darn, I've been tithing over here to this, and I've been getting over here this, and I see where, oh, it was me. I was creating that. Sometimes we go, oh man, and we can be hard on ourselves. But no, through this process, it's super important that we are gentle and kind and loving to ourselves. And when we recognize those things, make the shift, do the forgiveness, let it go, right? The ho'oponopono. Be kind to yourself and others. Honor your gentleness. And speak words of love. Speak words of love. Again, what is important? Energy goes where our thoughts flow, especially those ones we don't think anyone's ever going to hear. Those little small voice that likes to at us. We need to change those words to love, to loving words, to kind words within ourselves, so that we can tithe that out into the universe. Last but not least is, what do we need to let go of? What is it that we need to let go of in order to embrace this tithing and to understand tithing on a deeper level? Same card as we got yesterday. We need to let go of the anger. We need to let go of the old beliefs, the old patterns, the old thoughts. Just gotta let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Let go of the anger. Let it be released. Let it be free. It's okay to safely express those emotions, to honor all of your emotions as being sacred. So we gotta let go of the fear of anger. Embrace gentleness, kindness. And especially starting with the anger, this is self-care towards ourselves. We practice that ho'oponopono for 2 days. This is what happens. This is the way this healing and shadow works. Can't speak for you guys, but for myself, what I had come to the surface is, especially after yesterday, between yesterday and today, what has come to the surface for me through lots of different ways, Spirit has used these little triggers to activate and get them to my awareness, is anger at myself for past things that I have done to others and to myself and people, places, and things that, again, those little hidden emotions and energies that I tried to pretend I didn't have. tried to spiritually bypass them sometimes. We can even do that in spiritual healing. We do spiritual bypasses. It's like, and leapfrog, try to leapfrog over, but we can't. We have to get in there and look at those shadows. And so for me, once again, there's been more of that forgiveness work coming, looking, okay, yep, I was angry, and yep, oh, yep, and oh man, how could I went through that whole process, but today the difference is I'm able to look at those shadows with the gentleness and the loving and the kindness through practicing these tools. And you can too. I know you can. And I know many of you have experienced it through practicing these tools. That's the cool thing, right? If you follow along and practice these things with us. If not, hang out and follow along and practice these things with us. See what happens. We give a misery back guarantee around here. If you're unhappy, if you're challenged, if you're having issues, if these tools and things don't work, you can have it all back guaranteed. What do you got to lose, right? All right, guys, let's catch up on our comments here really quick. Kelly Alexander says, I encountered an angel when I had a lady purchase our cupboard we bought but never used. She was very grateful. I could feel her gratitude and God qualities overflowing out from her to me. Oh, that's magic right there. That's the magic when we can see God looking back at us through the others. Isn't that magic? Oh, you made me. I got the little God bumps. That's wonderful. I felt such a good connection with her. Her energy and love was amazing. I friend requested her on Facebook. That's awesome. I love that, right? And there's no coincidences. Again, spirit is everywhere. And these encounters and cross paths and things are always little clues for us if we're open to receive them. So, good morning, my beautiful Nicole. Welcome, sister. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Kelly says, I have learned when I am angry at someone to say I have nothing to say, but I have too much to say. Kelly, and I think that's, thank you for bringing that up. Boom. Oh my gosh. I love you for that. Beautiful segue to just chat about that anger for a second. Because, right, that's what happens. And I think sometimes that's kind of that spiritual bypass I was talking about. We know that, right? If I say something, it isn't going to be nice, and I have blah, 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 right, and especially towards other people and ourselves, right? Even ourselves, but people are a beautiful reflection for us to use as a mirror to help us look at ourselves, right? And so it's like, oh, we know we are so angry that we literally have a fear that if we release that anger, we are no longer going to be in control of it because it's triggering within us such a fierce reaction to whatever's happening. But what I've discovered is if we can pause, that's a beautiful thing to say, right? I've learned when to walk away, kind of, right? It's better to not say anything to that person for sure, because we are going to spout out things that we don't really mean. But then what is important to do is not do that spiritual bypass and just okay, I'm just not going to say anything and hold it in. No, it's important for us to stop then at that point and go with it and say, okay, I'm angry because of this. And there might be an actual out here that triggered it. But if you're having that type of a reaction within, there's something in here within yourself that you're angry at that needs to be expressed within yourself. You need to stop and acknowledge that anger, go into that anger. Where is it truly coming from? And in doing this, we gain our power. And it's almost the opposite. Like when we try to pretend we don't, right? We're losing our power over that. Where that's when it does build up and it builds up and it builds up until all of a sudden we have this explosion, and then we don't know why we had the explosion. And it turns out that we weren't really mad that that the milk was soured in the refrigerator. It turned out that we were really upset that we forgot. Yeah, I don't know. There's the different the root, right? Turns out it was something deeper, you know. It wasn't that the milk was expired this time. It was that every time we were a child and, you know, we go back into our childhood, you know, there was something with the milk in the fridge that used to trigger, but we weren't allowed to say anything about it. And so we held that in, our upset and our anger. And now here we are in this ability. And since we weren't able to deal with it then, we're going to boop, release it and let it go. Right. And that's why when we are now in this space, we can learn to go within to it and really acknowledge, okay, well, where is this coming from? Because I know I'm not upset about it, right? This is not really triggering me to be that upset. This is not that big of a deal. But there's something that is a big deal within me that's reacting, that's an emotion that wants to be released. So hopefully that helps, right? She says, oh my God, thank you for explaining it. It makes more sense, the bypass, the anger. You're welcome. Thank you. I was wondering while I was sitting there, I'm like, I feel like I'm going into this, but it's all, you know, the channel spirit is bringing the message. So thank you for sharing that. That helped you, Brenda. And I look forward to chatting with you later too. I got you down at 12. Is that my time? Is that correct, Brenda? All right, guys. So we're focused on making our dreams come true. We're moving into manifestation period. What is it? What is it you're wanting to manifest? Where is your tithing going? Where are you choosing to tithe your time, talent, and treasures? And are you getting fed, nourished from those places that you're tithing to? Or are you depleting? Are you taking shallow breaths or deep breaths? Shallow breaths or deep breaths, you know? I check myself before I wreck myself, before I speak to said person so I can calmly talk it out. Amen, sister. And that's right. It is the beautiful advice. Like always walk away, check ourselves before we wreck ourselves. Yes, because then we are creating more damage out here that again really isn't where the root of the cause is. The root is always in here. Always. You guys, it's always. I know that sounds corny, if you will, and how can it really be that simple? Is it really that simple? But it is. It's always. Every reaction we have is to anything out here is a belief of a experience, of a emotion, of things that are within us. Always. So if it's something that we're not fond of, we can look at it and figure out why it's there and uproot it and replace it with what we want, because that's how this universal laws work. We get to plant those seeds. All right. I love you guys. Let's go out today with magic. I'm feeling a magic song. Which magic song? Let's go out with this song. All right. We're going to sing about some magic with Rising Appalachia because we always like to go out with a little music. I love you all. And let's see.
Giver in a land of the forsaken, can I be a forgiver? Can I swim up river, keep the air in my lungs? When I hit the dam, I'll break it and sing to the ocean. Sing to the ocean. Sing to the ocean. Sing to the ocean. What are we gonna do with the wicked of the world? Make magic, make magic, make magic. What are we gonna acting wisely. Open your eyes, what do you see? Those in power are meek in their ways. Say stop, we'll hold them back with the magic in our cook pots. Good people all around me, acting kindly, acting wisely. Open your eyes, what do you see? Those in power are meek in their ways. Say stop, we'll hold them back with the magic in our cook pots. What are we gonna do with the wicked of the world? Make magic, make magic, make magic. What are we gonna do with the smoke and mirrors? Make magic, make magic, make magic. What are we gonna do with the wicked of the world? Make magic, make magic, make magic. What are we gonna do with the smoke and mirrors? Make magic, make magic, make magic. We believe in warriors and we don't believe in war. And we'll arm ourselves in liberty, arms outstretched at your door. And we believe in the righteous, in the sacred holy stone, in the howl of hallelujah, in the gathering of the bones. If I go fight it, I write it, I have it all up in this corner. It's not scary, it's hairy, I'm very uh-oh, taking it, I'm bearing everything I got. All that magic in my cook pot, photosynthesize and meet me all up in the working lot. What are we gonna do with the wicked of the world? Make magic, make magic, make magic. What are we gonna do with the smoke and mirrors? Make magic, make magic, make magic. What are we gonna do with the wicked of the world? Make magic, make magic, make magic. What are we gonna do with the smoke and mirrors? Make magic, 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 magic, make magic.
What are they gonna do when we make magic in this world? Oh, I think we will. I already know we are. We are making magic, babes. We are making magic. I love each and every one of you. Thank you guys so much for being here, for sharing your beautiful energy, your love, and your light. And just a beautiful reminder that you, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful friend, you are a magnificent, absolute, brilliant, wonderful, amazing manifestation of our Creator's desires for good works to be done on this planet, in this place, in this space, in this time. Thank you so much for being you. I love you, and I will see you back here tomorrow morning where we will do it all again. Have a beautiful, blessed day. And actually, I'll be on later today. I will be on today doing some readings available and getting things prepared for the new shop. So if you're looking for any type of energy healing, my Reiki sessions, I'm offering a grand opening special because we are opening our physical location here in Grants Pass, Oregon. I'm so excited. I locked in everything yesterday. Moving forward, we're opening on the 3rd of October. And for the entire month of October, I am offering discounts for both distance and in-person sessions. you can head over to earthangelsheavensent.com to schedule your appointment today. Check out the services. That's where all the appointments are listed. And check out the shop over there too. We got things listed in the shop, more to come. I've got some beautiful artists in the local area who are making wonderful, my beautiful sister Mary Jo, one of them, beautiful jewelry that I'll be adding to the shop. Things are expanding, we're growing, we're making magic, right? My dreams, the manifestation of the dreams, things are coming true. So thank you guys always for your beautiful love and your support, and for being a part of this, helping to make my dreams and my passions come true. Just by being here every day and sharing your love and energy in this space is a part of my manifestations of my dreams. So thank you for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you again for being you. earthangelsheavensent.com. The bio's in the TikTok, going across the board over there in YouTube and Facebook. So it's also in my Facebook land, and in the comments and everything. It's everywhere. Just click on it. Come check me out. I love you all. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow morning. Mwah. Thank you. You guys go make magic, right? What are you gonna do when we're gonna make magic? I am making magic. Love it. Love you guys. Have a beautiful day. Love you. And will I see you, Brenda, at nooners? Is that correct? Nooners is our time. I just want to double confirm with you. Make magic, make magic. What are you gonna do? 422. You guys, so we had 422 people watching over on TikTok today. That's an interesting number. Yes. Okay. I'll see you at noon. Love you. Mwah. Hey, Teddy Bear, you're just in time. We're headed out, babes. Love you, though. We'll see you tomorrow.